something you didn't talk about in your class, so I just have to, anything, what are your beliefs in terms of bow grip? Do's and
You're asking
don'ts?
me about my bow grip.
Why not?
If
you make a great sound, well, why not?
Well, look, I mean, I think it goes with what you were saying before. If you're using your weight efficiently, I think there are many ways to do it. I like to feel my back fingers, the third and fourth, especially in playing in the C string. I mean, I might even, drop this half of the arm onto to really get the weight in there. So
your weight is more in the back, on this side of the arm.
I would say, yeah, and like kind of the bottom, the tricep, that kind of so it can really sink in, and so it's like there's not much effort actually. It's just really just using weight. But yeah, I mean, so that it can. The sort of orthodox or conventional way never worked for me, as you know.
I mean, virtually everybody that plays the instrument will talk about arm weight.
Yeah.
And yet I find that few people are actually able to experience it so much.
Right.
It often just turns out to be pressure pushing down instead.
Right.
So, do you have any, in your own practicing or in your own teaching, do you have any particular ways of kind of bringing people to experience what arm weight versus pressure is?
Sometimes I've asked, when in this sort of extreme case, I've asked to take the bow away and just say, look, give me your arm, and just to feel like what it really feels like to truly drop it, just to feel like, okay, this is what dead weight feels like, and then using, okay, imagine your arm literally is dead, that there's no way you can move it, just so that they realize how heavy the arm actually is,
right.
And then gradually lifting it so that they can feel like, if you are capable of movement, but still the heaviest that you can be while being capable of movement. I find that helps sometimes, but it's a very tricky thing to teach, I think.
It's hard
very
to teach,
tricky.
yeah.
Very tricky.
You said something else that I loved in the class, lots of things you said that I loved, but at one point you talked about sinking into the string and then letting it spin afterwards, right, to excite the overtones, yes. So do you, when you're doing that sort of thing, do you think in terms of percentages of arm weight, or are there times that you suspend arm weight as well as dropping it down?
I am. That's practically what happens. But I try to let the sound guide me more. If I thought of percentage, I mean, in terms of, let's say, my personal way of thinking, I work more with what's actually coming out. Let's say if the sound isn't working, I'm trying to adjust and then try to find a sound that actually works.